Alright, Shalom. Before I get started, I want to say Call Halam, Halal Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Makak Double honors to my apostle elders of Great Millstone, who taught me this truth and rule well. And peace and salutation to you fellow brothers out there laboring in his work and all sincerity and truth. Alright, Shalom. Okay, it's the brother Amwan from the GMA Charlotte camp. Come back with another lesson, pretty much. I don't really have any scriptures prepared because, I'm just waking up. But the reason why I'm doing this lesson, man, because I just had this dream, and I feel like it was, important enough to share because it's on my spirit real heavy. Because pretty much what the dream was about was, I had an encounter with the chariots, man, and the angels, okay, because I can't really remember it too vivid. There's certain parts that stick out, but at the end of the day, the parts that I can remember, I want to talk about because it's heavy, man. Because we'll just try to remember the parts I can, but in the dream, it was me and a couple other people. I don't really remember if it was brothers or people in the world or whatnot, man. But at the end of the day, we had seen a chariot. All right, so the chariot ended up revealing itself to us. Okay, so it came down, and we're staring at it because we knew it was a chariot, because we knew what the so-called UFOs are, man. So it was a surprise that it revealed itself the way it did. But we're staring at it because, like I said, it's revealing itself to us. It's coming down to us, and like what I can remember, it started to open up, and we saw this bright light. It was like a blue and white light, I think. And as the light is getting brighter and brighter, we see these three figures come out of it, man. And whenever we can actually be able to see, it's three very, very tall figures, and as a vision became clearer and clearer, we saw that they were so-called black men, with froze, and they were very tall, man. All right, but as they're coming out of the ship, they have what it looked like, cell phones, and they were recording us. All right, so it's like three angels that look like so-called black men with afros. They were recording us, man. All right, so we're just standing there, looking at them, and they're looking back at us, and they have their recorders out, and they're just watching us. All right, and so one of them had said, in order to be able to come into the ships, because we know that's where y'all want to be at, because we all know that's the ticket to salvation is to get bent up in the chariot. But the one angel was saying, in order to get up here, you know what you have to do, man. All right, and we know that's inferring to doing the work. All right, and so he was saying, you know what you have to do to get up here, and you're supposed to continue to do that, and pretty much he was just saying, like, if you keep doing what you're doing, then, we'll hopefully you'll make it up here if we have enough room, and kind of said it like as a joke. But at the end of the day, you could tell that it was serious because not everybody's gonna make it up into the chariots, man. All right, so that's the part that stuck out heavy because as they're recording us, he's talking to us and he's pretty much saying, what you have to do to get in here, man. And he said if you keep on doing what you're doing, then you might be able to come in here, if we have enough room. So that's pretty much I took it as we continue to work out our own salvation with fear and trembling, because at the end of the day, we don't know if we're going to be able to be, beamed up in those ships, man, because we don't know if we are the hopeful elect, off the top of our head, man. We're doing this by faith, all right? So, and we also know that we're going to be saved, through the skin of our teeth, all right? So, I took it as when he said, we might not have enough room, because we know 2/3 aren't going to make it. But at the end of the day, we don't know if we're going to make it. We don't know if we're of the elect. We're 2/3, but we have a confidence in us that we know we're doing the right thing. So that's why I feel like when he said that, he was like, you know what you got to do to get up here, and if you keep doing it, then you might be able to get up here. All right. So as we're looking at it, man, they're still recording us. All right. And I know they was recording us because somehow, some way, my vision ended up, coming around to the angel side, man. And as you look into the what it looks like the phone that they're recording us with, they're watching us, man. All right, they was watching us just stare back at them. And the way I took that was that we know that the angels are constantly watching us, 24/7. All right, scriptures tell you that the eyes of the Lord are 10,000 times brighter than the sun, and we know that everything that we do, that they report back to the Heavenly Father. So that could have been, symbolic for, them watching us, and then they're taking account of our daily activities and reporting it back to the Father, man. All right. So that I thought that was heavy, man, because at the end of the day, we want salvation, man. All right. Because, the video, I feel like that kind of sparked that was sent by one of the brothers in the camp, last night, was that these chariots, it was a chariot in some country, I can't remember where it said it was in or whatever, but the chariot, revealed itself to this dude, and it was just like pretty much playing with him, it would get bigger and bigger and bigger, and then it'll go back down to a very small size, and then it'll get bigger, it'll disappear, and then reappear, and then get bigger again, and it was just moving all over the place. It was pretty much, showing what it could do. And the whole time when I'm watching this, I'm just like, damn, man, that's a faith booster, man. Because first and foremost, we know that we know what that is. We know that's a chariot. We know that that's not no alien inside the chariots, man. It's a so-called black man, that's an angel, a brother, that's in those ships, man. And if we keep doing what we're supposed to be doing according to Yahweh Shema Shah's commandments, following the law to the best of our ability, going out on the highways, preaching His word, bidding those to the marriage, doing what we have to do, then Lord willing, if we're chosen, then we can be able to get to be inside of that, man. Because I can just imagine, what it would be like to be inside of a chariot, man. And that, I feel like that watching that video is what brought this vision, if you want to call it that, because I woke up and I'm just like, what that angel has said to me. I feel like that just keeps resonating on me, man. Say if you know what you have to do, and if you continue to do that, then you might you might be able to get in here, if we have enough room. All right, because that right there is like a admonishment, giving you some type of hope, that, hey, man, you on the right track. Just continue on what you're doing, and the Lord will have mercy on you. Pretty much, man. That's the way I took it, because as any brother that's doing this work, man, I want to be saved from this place, man. America is hell, all right, and it's only gonna get worse from what we're feeling now, man. So whenever things is getting really, really bad, man, and that's when we're gonna be shown that, hey, if you believe in Yahweh Shema Shah, man, he's gonna take care of us if we have faith, man. But at the end of the day, we got to keep believing, all right. And after the angel had said that, it kind of gets blurred from there. Cause, the longer you stay up, man, the kind of more the dream fades. So I just know that stuck out the most out of everything that I can remember is what he said to me, man, because that that was heavy, you know. And Lord willing, you know, I'm gonna make another video, you know, with some scriptures, kind of, you know, going into that topic again, because I say out of everything that I remember from the dream, it was just that those words, you know, stuck out the most. All right, so, you know, Lord willing, I'm gonna you know, make another video, you know, with going into the scriptures, you know. So Abaratazah, you know, this kind of you know, put a spark in your spirit as it did mine. And, you know, Abaratazah, I'll make another video about this. All right, so with that, you know, I'm going to go ahead and close out. I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh Shemel Shah, double honor to the apostle elders of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the elect, man. Shalom.